Today I signed the motion of censure against the European Commission led by Ursula von der Leyen, a motion submitted by Patriots of Europe political group. I'm not doing this for political goals, but out of a sense of duty to Europeans, farmers, economy and environment. On the 9th of January this year, the Council decided in a very foggy way to authorize the signing and provisional application of the EU-Mercosur agreement. The agreement hits European agriculture directly, exposing farmers, workers and SMEs to unfair competition, asymmetric concessions and strategic dependencies that contradict the EU's declared objective: resilience, autonomy and food security. The Commission has repeatedly ignored the voice of farmers and citizens, overstepping the powers granted by the treaties. I want to address now to the colleagues in the Greens Group and Renew Europe and ask, how can anybody speak about the Green Deal, climate and biodiversity while approving an agreement that destroys one of the planet's green lungs? The Mercosur agreement is dangerous because it risks accelerating the destruction of the Amazon rainforest and other fragile ecosystems right under the European Commission's eyes wide shut. Independent studies and environmental NGOs confirm it. Greenpeace explicitly states that EU-Mercosur member states agreement encourages imports of products that lead to deforestation. European rules meant to protect forests could become nonsense. On paper, the agreement protects the nature. In reality, it opens widely the gates to products obtained through the destruction of nature. Recent studies show the agreement could cause massive additional deforestation in Brazil, including in the Amazon. We are talking about hundreds of thousands of hectares of rainforests to be destroyed in order to make way for intensive agriculture. FERN, a research organization on trade and environment, demonstrates that a significant portion of soybean exports, including to the European Union, is already associated with illegal deforestation. In other words, while talking about climate, biodiversity and Green Deal, EU bureaucracy pushes for an agreement that encourages deforestation of the Amazon forest to produce what? Soybean for animals to be intensively fed in the USA and China. This is not green policy, this is hypocrisy. I also address to the Social Democrats. Ratifying this agreement will trigger a chain of bankruptcies in vulnerable economic sectors like agriculture, food producers, etc., etc. Massive job losses, increasing poverty, and even greater pressure on the social protection system you claim to defend. These systems today can no longer be financed neither from the EU budget nor from the budgets of member states. It is time for every political group to take responsibility for its values and ideologies.